Christ's name we pray. Amen. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll entertain a motion for the approval of minutes for April 2nd, 8th, 15th, and 29th. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? I'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not here. District 4 is not present. And I, as chairman, vote yes. So minutes have been approved. This time we'll have reports from county officials. Any reports?
Well, I'd just like to report at the end of this month, Peachtree 23 is coming through Wards, and it's going to be 44 miles of fun and junk.
I'd just like to say good luck to the two candidates running to fulfill my unexpired term.
Also, I'll just mention that I propose, sent some information to Shane Massey back at in November, and legislation has approved the bridge at Big Man's. Will be naming it in honor of Corporal Bill Hallman. The date's not set yet for the ceremony, but that will be taking place. So, all right. This time we'll open for our public hearings. Public hearing on ordinance number 01-19. It's an ordinance to provide appropriation for fiscal year beginning July 1, 2019 for educational and school purposes in School District 1 of Saluda County, South Carolina, to provide for levy of tax and the taxable property in School District 1, to provide for the expenditure of said taxes and other revenues coming into the school district during the fiscal year, to establish a reserve account and provide that all funds in excess of the county appropriation be paid into the reserve account. Saluda County Council shall determine and establish a tax of sufficient millage to support the $7,551,956 minus revenues and credits reflected on the tax receipt from fee in lieu, property tax relief, homestead exemption, Tier 3 property tax relief, merchant inventory, manufacturer's depreciation and motor carrier, for a net amount of $4,867,802 from ad valorem taxes as county funding for the appropriation and levies made herein, and shall advise the auditor who shall fix said millage as advertised by the council. This time we'll open for the public hearing. No one signed up. Okay. If no one's here to speak, then we'll close the public hearing. The second on the agenda, at this time I'm going to entertain a motion to defer the public hearing on ordinance number 02-19, the county budget for fiscal year 2019 and 2020. We're going to defer that to the June 24th meeting prior to the third reading of the county budget. And do I have a motion? So moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
And the reason for this is due to a 2-year comparison report between fiscal year 2018, 2019, and 2019 to 2020 budgets having to be advertised prior to the public hearing. That was not covered. So at this time I'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not present, District 4 is not present, and I as chairman vote yes. So this deferment has passed. Right on to old business. I'll entertain a motion for second reading of ordinance number 01-19, an ordinance to provide appropriation for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2019 for educational and school purposes in School District 1 of Saluda County, South Carolina, to provide for levy of taxes in the taxable property in School District 1, to provide for the expenditure of said taxes and other revenues coming into the school district during the fiscal year, to establish a reserve account and provide that all funds in excess of the county appropriation will be paid into the reserve account. And do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, Saluda County Council, in discussion, Saluda County Council shall determine and establish a tax of sufficient millage to support the $7,551,956 minus revenues and credits reflected on the tax receipt from fee in lieu, property tax relief, homestead exemption, Tier 3 property tax relief, merchant inventory, manufacturer's depreciation and motor carrier, and for a net amount of $4,867,802 from ad valorem taxes as county funding for the appropriation levies made herein, and shall advise the auditor who shall fix said millage as advertised by the council. No further discussion. We'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not present. District 4 is not present, and I as chairman vote yes. So this motion is passed. Okay, I'll take a motion for the second reading on ordinance number 02-19. It's an ordinance to establish operating and capital budget for the operation of the county government of Saluda County for the fiscal year commencing July 1, 2019. To provide for the levy of taxes on all taxable property in Saluda County for all county purposes for the fiscal year commencing July 1, 2019. To provide for the expenditure of tax revenues and other county funds. To provide for other county purposes. To provide appropriation for the fiscal year commencing July 1, 2019. And to provide for certain fiscal and other matters related to county government. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All right, for discussion, or in discussion, the amount for second reading for the county operating budget is $13,239,484. And debt services on bonds is $126,250.50. For a total amount of $13,365,734.50. The difference is proposed expenditure and revenue is $1,483,622. Piedmont Technical College is requesting $225,178 for fiscal year 19 and 20. Appropriations, they are funded through millage and are not included in the figures. No further discussion, I'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not here. District 4 is not here. And I as chairman vote yes. All right, at this time, I would entertain a motion to enter into the agreement for professional services with Holt Consulting Company on projects at the Saluda County Airport. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
And also, if there's any question, Ms. Jill Warren is present here to answer any questions, if we have any questions. Everybody good? All right, we'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not present. District 4 is not present. And I as chairman vote yes. So this motion has passed. This time I'll recognize Financial Services Coordinator Regina Turner for consideration to approve the request for quotes for janitorial services.
We received a total of 6 companies that submitted some part of the cleaning quote for cleaning services. 4 would be able to do everything, and then we had 2 that was just quoting on parts of it. It is my recommendation that we would go with Brighton Janitorial, for cleaning services due to price, due to references and qualifications.
We go Brighton for the full, the cleaning and full care.
Yes.
Total.
Alright, get the motion on the floor. So we'll entertain a motion to offer the janitorial services to Brighton Janitorial beginning July 1, 2019, to be funded through the general government buildings account of the operating budget, pending review of the contract with the county attorney. Do I have a motion?
So,
Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there any other questions or discussion?
I'm just glad we're finally going forward with a contract service for this. I think it's in our best interest.
Agreed. Alright. I'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not present. District 4 is not present. I, as chairman, vote yes. So the motion has passed. Thank you, Ms. Regina. Right, on to new business. I'll like to entertain a motion for first reading on ordinance number 0-19, an ordinance authorizing the transfer of funds from county reserve fund balance to the general operating fund for the county of Saluda for fiscal year 2019-2020 to balance the Saluda County annual operating budget for fiscal year 2019 and 2020. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Alright, any discussion? Right,
What is that amount?
okay. Right now, the amount is not to exceed $1,483,622.
And this is the first of three, readings, correct?
This is actually the second reading for the budget, but we're still, is that right? Am I correct?
Yes, the second reading for the budget.
But this
for
first reading for the
This
transfer.
this transfer will have
Yes.
three readings.
Yes,
correct?
yes, it will.
Just wanna make sure, I'll let it keep floating, but at number 3, I'm cutting the cord. Fair warning.
Understand completely. That is all our goals for sure. Okay, if no further discussion, we'll call for the vote. District 1, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 2, how do you vote?
Yes.
District 3 is not here. District 4 is not here. And I, as chairman, vote yes. So the motion for first reading has passed. This time we'll recognize interim library director, Mr. Russell Altman, to present the consideration of the First Steps grant for the Saluda County Library. Let me say thank you for serving.
Oh, it's honestly my pleasure to help Saluda County. I'm coming back in August, just letting you know. First, I'd like bringing, items like this to county council. This is where everybody gets, I think, a good shake. We have partnered, or are partnering with, Saluda County First Steps on a grant. They are using money to hire an employee that'll come through the county, but they will be funding it all. It'll be a part-time, looks like 6 weeks, employed, to be completely paid. All insurance, not insurance, but retirement and FICA taxes will be paid by, money is provided by First Steps. So, that's right now, that's where we are, for this position. We have to come to you because it is going through the county, so we need your approval, for that. But it is no cost for this position.
Alright, you'll give me a moment to get the motion. At this time, we'll entertain a motion to allow the hiring of a paid summer intern with funds from First Steps grant for the Saluda County Library at no cost to the county, and with the advertising for the intern to be in accordance with county policy. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
And any discussion?
I just have a question. Have we had this position before, or is this new?
This is new.
Okay.
This is the first time we've had this. This is a new position. It's gonna be about $11 an hour. It's gonna be a nice position. But it will help, during the summer rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Russell, I just wanna thank you for serving.
It's my pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Okay, just for clarification for the record, this grant will fund the employee's portion of taxes and pension.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it will.
Alright. Alright, if no further discussion, I'll call for the vote. District one, how do you vote?
Yes.
District two, how do you vote?
Yes.
District three is not here, District four is not here, I as chairman vote yes, so this motion has passed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alright, this time I'd like to entertain a motion to freeze departmental year-end spending with only normal monthly bills and necessary purchases to perform the job and safely operate equipment and vehicles. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I think the feedback we got from this last year was all positive, so
Right.
let's try it again.
This is, just to make clear, only for things that have to be purchased, not, new chairs, all that kind of stuff. So, cause we do wanna end this year like we did last year. We wanna end well, because our goal is to implement the other half of country report for our employees this coming year, so, and we take that seriously, that's why we're doing this, so. Any further discussion? So I'll call for the vote at this time. District one, how do you vote?
Yes.
District two, how do you vote?
Yes.
District three is not here, District four is not here, and I as chairman vote yes, so this motion has passed. Alright, this time I'll entertain a motion for council to go into executive session pursuant to section 30-4-70 of the South Carolina Code of Law 1976 as amended to discuss legal service contracts, to receive the legal advice and return at the call of the chair. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? If not, we'll call for the vote. District one, how do you vote?
Yes.
District two, how do you vote?
Yes.
District three is not present, District four is not present, and I as chairman vote yes. So at this time, we are in executive session.